Okay, hopefully it should be
Good.
going.
You good. Yeah, no, it's solid now.
Alright.
I'm watching the advertisement. Let me just hit the
Wonderful.
everyone button. There we go. We hit that everyone button.
Oh wow, there's not everyone. Let me just open my inbox and just mark that as read. Here we go.
Yes, the everyone notification is right.
You're so right, pal. You're so right. I'm just wraps my hands around your throat.
Rubs.
Wraps. I said wraps.
It sounded like you said rub.
I said wraps.
Wow, kinky.
I don't think so. Anyway, hello. How's everybody doing today? Sounds great.
We got two people in chat. Hi, Novice. Hi, Shadow
Hello,
J.
Shadow J6480.
Yeah.
Where is
hello?
the echo coming from?
That would be me because I still don't have a pair of fucking headphones. This keeps being said every other fucking time. Anyway. Hello, I am Ballast. Welcome to DBA Data Bounties, an offshoot of our Epithet / anime campaign TTRPG game set in the... Fuck my goddamn...
You got this. You got this.
Oh.
Our TTRPG weekly game set in the anime campaign or Epithet System, centered around this fighting tournament, quote-unquote, labeled the DBA, where many different things of supernatural and otherwise events take place, as seemingly drawn by an effective magnetism for such events to occur because of an Akashic point, as it were. But that is for the main plots, which it revolves around many players, player characters, and rotating GMs. But this is DBA Data Bounties, a offshoot within the DBA database, a virtual reality subsystem of the DBA building. It mostly exists for the sake of effective challenge battles that we like to do for the most part. It does some other things, but that's the main thing. And if you're interested in learning about such things, make sure to join Fine Dining, our Discord server. There it is. But today, specifically, we are doing one against one of my characters, ensue Manaru. In which case, this bounty is, with the modifications chosen, the real version of her, with the boosted stats as a DBA Data Bounties boss would imply, but any copying she should do using her capabilities to do so will affect her actual health and power afterwards. But speaking of her copying things from these people, let's get to the players. Hey, Poco.
I was not expecting me first. Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Poco. I'm here occasionally. Sometimes, if I'm lucky. But I'm going to be playing my my swordswoman, Young. And also, I'm just giving the warning ahead of time. Don't try to copy your stuff.
Don't be racist. I am a building. Speaking of don't copy, because they fucking hate copying as a concept. Hey, Quinn.
That's true. I do. But also, yeah, I'm playing Eunice. Despite my promise to stop playing Eunice after I actually guessed the number right. Oops.
Speaking of guessing, right? Hey, Roche.
Hey there, everybody. It's me, Roche. You might recognize me as the Lizard. Today I'm playing as Nanashi, who is the Lizard. You can copy them.
Speaking of you can copy them, hey, Monda.
Hi, I'm metaphorically a lizard. I'm Drake, and I'm playing Monda. But he's a little different today. He's a little quirky at night. Because for once in his goddamn fucking life, he's not in pain. He's not exploding. He's feeling good. And as he'll be happy to divulge, he became a Super Saiyan quite recently. So he's doing pretty good.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Oh, this
I'm
is
worrying
another
about it.
Roche did some fuckery with the chaos cards. Don't worry about it.
This is a hypothetical zone where I probably could have played me here, but oh well.
Yes. Anyway, everybody good?
I'm also here. I'm streaming. I'm gonna be muted, but if problems arise, please scream at me.
At me.
You didn't scream it though, Palace.
I didn't say there were any problems.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm neutral.
Move to
Oh, I see. Oh, there it goes. They say the.
wrong.
Oh shit! I muted the wrong thing. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
So has
I
So
tried to
everything we
mute
just did-
myself, and I muted everything else but myself. That's great. That's wonderful.
Alright, so,
Apologies.
Alright, so just rewind the past like 2.5 minutes, guys.
alright. Hyung turns to Manda. It's good to see you again, Manda. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing awesome. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm no longer exploding anymore.
Yes, you do look a little less glowy, I will say.
I was doing a bounty with May here a little bit ago, and there's this guy. I don't know if you know him, named Joe. And he like threw one of these like cards at me. Oh, like kind of like gestures his hands, like figuratively. And it like
Technically,
have you watched
speaking,
Dragon Ball?
Technically speaking, it was May here using their chaos cards from the pot of greed they drew.
I know he's exaggerating.
Yeah, I just made sure.
I don't know what that is. Is that,
It's an anime.
Oh, okay, it's not the other thing.
What's the other thing? What?
What's the first thing you think of when you hear Dragon Ball?
Euphemism?
Anyways, back in
Yeah.
character.
But anyway, now it's like, let me. Oh, I know. He walks over. Now I can do this. He picks up the car with one hand.
Wow, you significantly got stronger. My goodness.
puts it down. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
but
Super
somehow
Saiyan.
My basic attack damage is the exact same. Fucking weird, am I right?
It seems these bounty things have more surprises than I'd expected. I
Nods.
wonder what this one will provide.
Kind of like he drifts his eyes along, sees the lizard, sees Eunice.
Stop.
You're saying something,
Hello.
Rush?
Oh, I was just gonna say that Nanashi's just trying to like sidle around and find like a quote unquote hiding spot so that they just seem to be looking for that and they're just like, no, this place is pretty barren, I guess. Okay, I'll just stand here.
You know, I always see you guys, but you never talk much.
Blinks.
To
Looks
be
at
fair,
Manda.
you've usually been too busy dying pretty badly.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fair.
I suppose so.
I'm kind of in a fucked sitch where like I don't even know how to describe this. I'm kind of just trying to like gather energy, power and shit to like fix myself. That's pretty much it.
That's what
Yeah.
I was doing. I don't really know what I'm doing now.
Shrug.
Kind of nods a little. I can understand the aspect of gaining power to a means, a more
No,
personal means at least.
Yeah, I'm not really gaining power. I'm kind of plateaued at this point. They kind of like shrug.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't really have a reason to do these anymore.
Why are you
Well,
here?
Manda leaves the bounty.
Well, I don't really have a reason for myself to do them, but he pulls out a Pokeball. I did promise
Oh, is that
to help
that's the
this little guy.
Pokemon thing. Oh,
Carp.
Come on
yeah.
out, Shisekai no Hakemono.
Carp.
Oh, you gave the
Fetch.
Pokemon, right? I think that's what they're called.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember from when we actually had to fight you.
Nanashi like slowly looks at the Magikarp. They do not know what a Magikarp is. They're just like, this is a really weird looking fish.
Carp.
I think he's pretty
Carp,
close to
Carp,
evolving.
Doesn't that like take like millions of years?
No, it usually just takes a few levels.
Carp.
Blink.
I
Blonk.
met some guy who evolved mid-fight once.
Oh, I guess magic does exist.
Yeah,
Magic carp.
They kind of like poke.
Oh shit, is your fish a sorcerer?
I mean,
Ah,
Pokemon are
sorcery.
basically magic.
Neat.
I think they're like technically energy constructs or something in the lore.
Carp.
So like, when's the enemy gonna show up?
I believe they were in the other side of the chamber. I expected them to pop in accidentally,
Maybe
just
if
like
y'all actually fucking get into position and roll initiatives, you pieces of shit.
I'm in position. I'm feeling pretty okay.
You still haven't
know.
rolled initiative.
I think when I came in, they were playing Dissidia.
Fucking what?
Eunice can go first. Dissidia is the Final Fantasy fighting game in the 3D area. It's kind of like our All-Star Battle, but Final Fantasy.
Hey, Mondo, you're not going last, maybe?
So is that ever? I mean, yeah, he only got a 1. Of course, they're not going last.
I don't know. A Mondo 1 on initiative wouldn't be out of character for Drake.
All right. So is everybody fine with their positioning?
I always
Yes.
sit on the couch, yeah.
I'm fine because I can support people like this, Lamel.
I'm fine. I got a 1.
And
I got a
also, And also, my cringe aura prevents me from being attacked first.
I know.
Yeah. I was just joking.
Let's see. I'm just gonna fucking use a crit then because I don't have. went about as good as I could have expected it to. And then she's gonna fucking move it back. And the clone's gonna move in. And can you imagine what the clone's gonna do? Not only are they kicking a man while they're down, but they're gonna kick a man in the dick while he's down.
And so you have on roll.
Oh yeah. Oh, as an aside, speaking of Insosa, let me just wait. And so you mean Eunice?
Yeah, I meant Eunice.
There we go.
Mondo can take it. He's a big boy.
Alright, yeah, no, Mondo, you're taking 10 damage as you're getting kicked in the dick.
This time he will use the wing. And I would beg to differ since he is prone. And I imagine he would have fallen forward. It would be hard to kick him in the dick from that position.
It's fine, mate. That's why the advantage roll was important. They got an 18.
There you go.
Alright, so... Yeah... Yeah, 4 damage, reduction against physical and epithet damage sources. Yeah, no, this would be considered physical and epithet effect specifically. Considering the situation, I would say instead of 10, you take 5, because it is a bit of a weird angle, so you manage to squidge more defense out of it than you normally would be.
Half health.
It's funny. You're being kicked in the dick in the most literal sense this time. Yeah.
Before I turn to Wendy, use it anytime.
Oh yeah, sure.
She's just going to use I don't know, my measuring tool, Fighting Spirit Warrior Burst, just to move closer to the clone. If that's allowed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright,
No.
no. I'll take my 1 Mercury, which is double the 2, so I just take 2.
Yeah, go ahead and take your damage, I guess.
Yeah, I guess start of my turn, I take 2 damage. I keep track of that. Lovely.
And then the clone's just gonna move to over here. That'll be her turn.
It is back to me. Let's see. I'm just gonna go up to here, and I'm just gonna do a normal attack on the clone.
Alright. Yeah, clone is gonna use Kaizo block. Alright, would you like to have it be reduced in effectiveness or aimed in a different direction?
Would that account for the disadvantage from the upgrade?
Right, let me... So as I was saying...
I'm just gonna say reduced effectiveness.
Alright. The reason I rolled that is to cuck you out of points, because that means you only did 1 damage instead of 3, because I did 2 cost. Kiki. So everybody gets 5 fragments for the clone dying, and then Eunice gets 1 fragment for it having 1 stamina that did his damage.
I can respect the petty play. That's it for Eunice.
Alright, Nanashi.
Alright, Nanashi is going to just sort of like move on up next to Manda and be like, do you want me to help?
Garp.
Yeah, Nanashi's just gonna like take a moment, like look around. They see the door. Here. I'll try something. The Dr. Epithet guy helped me with this.
She's not doing great in that department. Yep, she's just gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. She's just gonna move the disc 1 space closer, which would move ensue as well. And she's just gonna perform a mercurial expurgation in this line.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7, and
Isn't this one? Alright, yeah, no, she's gonna use her held bonus action Hollow Shield.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, it just splashes into the shield, and then I'm going to say, how much mercury you
I spend half, so this would be a total of, if it hit, it would be 10 plus 1d4 mercury stacks.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, considering the rolls, effectively, you'll be dealing 5 damage, but you're not inflicting mercury, and I'm going to say you actually, some of the shield splashes one of the mercury back to you instead.
Fair enough. I guess I'm at 5. Oh, that's bad for me. But I guess I'm gonna have to do the follow-up where basically she can move half her movement and then perform another slash.
Alright. No.
No, that's a 2. I'll take 8 fighting spirit. She doesn't get that. And she's gonna just stand here menacingly. That's all.
Alright. Let's see which direction the pussy feels like moving in. So sister.
Goodbye, small egg creature.
2. Alright. Yeah, let's try to make a clone. No. I think what ensue is gonna do is that she's going to use the. Give me a second. Just. Right. Yeah, they're just gonna turn over to Eunice and. There we go.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be taking 10 damage units.
Do you want me to help you, Eunice?
You can take it.
And you're also knocked prone.
The sheer idea of Ensosu striking forward and kicking someone straight in the name tag, causing them an unbearable identity pain.
Yeah, you know. So that was her main action.
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna get off this disc. 1, 2, 3. Making a funny line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can you post the text for the disc again for me?
Sure. I'm just gonna grab it from the character sheets. That way we don't see everything.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'm gonna paste it in parts as well. Because you only want the solid version currently.
Yeah. Alright, and yeah. Okay,
I don't think you care about how it orients itself, like moves around at a turn.
Yeah. So what's the name of the ability specifically?
Sun-Kissed Blessings.
Okay. Alright, that sounds good to me. Continue, as you were. You were a mercurial excoriation, as you were saying, yeah?
Yep. I'm just making a line. I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff, because I don't want to die to it yet. That's a decent roll.
She's gonna try to do the shield thing again. This won't splash back on you for obvious reasons this time, considering it's not right in front of your face.
Yep.
And that's a failure, so she's gonna use her actual anytime.
That's also fair. Because otherwise you'd be taking 9 and a d3.
Alright. So, do you want it decently reduced in effectiveness or aimed in a different direction? I assume aimed is the thing is like aimed in a different direction is mostly a thing for if there's a target in another direction you can fucking finagle. You don't, so I assume you're going for decent reduction in effectiveness.
Yeah. So for your reference, it would be 9 damage and a d3 by 3.
All roll me a d2 of Mercury. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 4 damage after cost.
Uh, eventually it will pop up.
So yeah, no, you can gain two fragments.
Hooray! It's 2 fragments. And then I'm gonna do the follow-up. I'm just gonna run over and make another slashy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It does 6 damage and applies a status that the next hit you take causes you to suffer 1.5 times damage.
All right, sounds good to me.
6.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to take my cost earlier. So that's probably the end of me.
All right. You have no idea. So first and foremost, where's Blisty going? All right. Just bumps into a bookshelf this time, and then Insosu gets shot for 9.
How's Sosu looking?
Not the best.
Oh. Oh Christ! Would that set off the He-Young thing?
I'm considering it's a chronal thing, and the actual attack happened before. I'm gonna say no.
That's fair enough. So that would be just 5.
Yeah. So it's our turn.
Oh, 7-11 fragments.
-3. Alright, so is the disc currently solid or gaseous?
It is currently energy. It is a visible change, so you can see that is now see-through.
Alright, I'll just tell you what I was gonna do. Because it is Sunkissed Blessings. Blessing having IN in the word. I was going to kick the fucking thing.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Yeah, that was the point. Alright, in which case, I can't go with that strategy. So, what she's gonna do instead is, yeah, no, she's just gonna fucking cut the croc in half.
It's a 19, no less.
Yeah.
This won't be able to stop you, and I'm going to shove it off to the side because it's probably just dead, but I'm gonna pay 2 to any time
Oh, let me just put this for my sake. I'm gonna have to double check one thing very quickly to see if I feel like escalating this, because I did have a plan for it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, well, let's escalate. It's funnier. Oh.
All right, yeah, you managed to break through this shield. How much would this do?
Normally it would be dealing 6. However, where is it? I am splitting it up. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I would take 1 stamina cost. Never mind.
It would be funny.
No, it's just 6 damage.
All right, yeah, no, you deal 6.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep attacking because I am going to go down my next turn.
All right, sounds good.
Warrior Burst, just run up, just stab, and then back up so that way I don't get shocked.
All right. Yeah. As you're going forward to do this, right? You're running up.
No, I have 2 ranges. I was stabbing and then running away.
Okay, I see. Alright, this would be another 6, right?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, she'll take the 6. But as you turn to run away, she's gonna use Kaizo block under your feet to make you trip and knock you unconscious. No, I rolled a 4.
Alright, she manages to step over the block. She almost kicks it and when I knocked out a coin. And she's gonna move 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Alright. Let's see where the Lucy goes this turn. Alright, let's... that's its first move action, so it's actually in a direction where it has open maneuverability now. Let's see what it's doing with its second move action, since I haven't been having it do it since it's been walking into walls. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blissey! Where's the... Alright, so yeah, what are you gonna be doing, Eunice?
I think I'm gonna try to catch this Blissey, because she's like, you know what, you seem quite huggable. And I do appreciate someone who can heal. It really rounds out my own capabilities.
Alright, yeah, you use a Master Ball, it gets caught. You don't need to roll or anything.
Nice.
Is that your turn, Eunice?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just check something real quick. It was, you... Okay, yeah, no, Nashi, what are you doing?
So, Nana, she's just kind of like... Oh, so that we're just... Okay. Hey, Young, let me Let me do something for you.
Did we win? Because I don't feel like we won. The simulation hasn't. I'm still in a lot of pain.
Nanashi, like, takes a moment. They're going to use their main action to, like, cut a whole ass branch off of the tree. And they're gonna use a bonus action first to enchant their knife with crumptuary so that they can cakeify things. But after that, alright, cool. I'm just gonna turn that into 50 starlights. They're going to cut it and go and bring cake. They're going to go and bring, what's the word I'm looking for? Cake branch to Hyung.
Alright.
So I'll roll to cut, and then
Sure.
we go and bring to Hyung.
Yeah.
She just looks at it. Are you giving me a branch?
It's cake. It's magic.
I see. Am I allowed to eat it before I'm unconscious?
Let me turn over. No. Mondo, what are you doing? Also, Mondo, who told you could heal?
I mean, I assumed combat was over.
Yes, you did assume. Now go back to what your stamina was.
Okay.
We're an infinite Tsukiyomi. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you gonna do with your turn, Mondo? With your assuming at least combat being over, of course.
He takes Magikarp back in the Pokeball, just sort of scratches the back of his head.
Garb? So that's your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, it's Insosu's turn. Let me just, this is what she put it on herself the other turn. Combat's not over. Let me just,
What did they roll?
what was that?
What did Insosu roll? Because I assume they
She
were
got a
full.
10.
Okay.
Oh, you're up.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, as you saying that, she's gonna fucking stab Young through the fucking chest.
I will respond in kind, but
You got a 15 to be stabbed, my friend.
I'll respond with stabbing you back, but probably a lot.
This is
more.
a sneak attack, keep in mind.
You know, that's fair.
yeah. If it is reactable, probably with disadvantage because Dekka's very unpredictable.
Combat is over. Hey, what are you doing during your non-combat turn, honestly?
Well, I'll be honest, I kind of want to cast magic, but I really, I don't think I have time to, because Nanashi's like, well, wait, no, this is a date escape. Young's fine. The crocodile is just gonna, like, go around in 5, I guess. And then, like, Nanashi themselves is gonna just, like, because they're just like, okay, fool me once, shame on me. Or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, you just can't do that. That's against the rules. So they're going to... Here's what they're going to do. They're going to attempt a, They're going to attempt a cross slash with their knife, which is enchanted with the 20 turn things into cake, in order to just turn these plants, or, you know, cut these plants into egg-shaped quarters, which are all cakes that, you know, we can potentially feed Hyung and get them up, for the love of God. They don't die of poison. So we're just gonna roll to do that.
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna do the reroll thing.
Sure. Sure. Let's do the reroll.
Alright, the word...
You need to do the roll first, right?
Yeah. I'll do the roll for the thing, if it be...
Alright, yeah, sure. Okay, now you can do the word.
Alright, the word... Sure. This specific action has the word fortune applied to it.
Alright, so you were just trying to make a bunch of cake X's effectively, right?
Oh, but yeah, and then I would roll for multicast because, that's how I was going to try and get multiple of them.
I see. Considering you have fortune, I'll say the fortune effect is that you can re-roll the multicast once.
Alright. Come on, 66, that's not enough.
Yeah,
oh well.
So you get your one cake X.
Yeah, they would go for, this sort of, bush, so that it is pretty much cut into, quarters, which are all cake, and then Nanashi would go over and try to, like, stuff some in Hyung's face.
Alright, I guess give me a roll for stuffing Hyung's face. Hyung, you can heal for 8.
And then, just in case you want the text of multicast, I'll post it. You know, just in case Hyung, who's totally not alive right now, wanted to do nothing with it, I guess. That's the end of Nanashi's out of combat turn. Or, yeah, just in case Ensue wanted to, because she's unconscious, actually not do anything with it, you know.
Is multicast a passive or a talent?
A talent.
I need to check the fucking thing for uncosted talents. I think it's 5 max stamina. Yeah, 5. Oh, it's specifically spells, which means unless she uses magic, she couldn't use it anyway. But yeah, okay, Amanda, what are you doing on your turn, even though combat is definitely over, don't worry about it.
You could help Nanashi stuff cake in Hyung's face.
Manda's gonna go over here. Hey, Bala, is this combat over?
What are you talking about, buddy?
Isn't Sosu unconscious?
Let me look at how the rune camp is working. So you're counted as having a minimum natural 16 for your perceptions and shit, right?
Yeah, you know.
Alright, just give me a roll to see if you get higher than that. I'm gonna be real with you, buddy. She got a 20 to feign unconsciousness, so she seems to be unconscious currently.
God damn it.
That's the only reason it worked the second time.
Yeah, she's gonna help put cake in Hee-young's mouth.
Alright, give me a roll. Yeah, sure, Hee-young, you can heal another way.
Yay, my cake is doing the trick.
I can't believe Insosu's about to down Eunice and get like 80.
Alright,
Oh,
how,
why am I
how-
eating like soft metal? Is this cake?
let me just.
Yeah.
Where's their fucking.
But like, you know, just in case Insosu wanted to copy it, they could use Blank with mods to make it better, Lamau.
Let me just. There we go. As completely surprisingly, it's so. You know what? Let's just use the bonus action version of holographics to make a fucking knife, and let's just make it right inside of Eunice. Why don't we? All right, yeah, Eunice, you're gonna take another 3 damage. Did you just get fucking stabbed by a knife made of energy that just appears in your body?
That's horrifying.
I mean, it's not like it's like fully inside. It's more like just the knife part itself.
I thought
like
you just
the
like.
hilt is still outside, but it's just
Yeah, I thought you literally just went. I'm gonna
No,
put a
'cause
knife inside your
it's
lung.
more like Insosu is just putting her hand near Eunice, and then effectively the hilt is appearing in Insosu's hand, but then the rest of the knife is appearing inside of Eunice's skin. Effectively, it's being created and cutting simultaneously. Effectively.
That makes sense. I just thought the worst.
No. So yeah, you said you're
Believe it
gonna
or
do
not, this
something
is
with
not
her
the
running
most-
the fuck away like a coward.
Yeah, before she starts moving, because Hia has to be looking this way to be stuffed full of cake. Cannot get herself
You could be
up.
looking at the ceiling, technically speaking. But fair enough.
Yeah, that's also
I'll
fair.
give
I'll
you
admit.
this point of conjecture. Oh,
Okay,
you know what? Actually, for the kick, placeholder in chat mentioned I do have advantage for the first action I take out of unconsciousness, so I will give myself a third d20 for the dick kick. Actually. All right, so that would actually hit you for another 10, then Eunice.
Alright, so I have a question though, because that would have resolved first. Would she still have? I assume she still would have done the knife.
If you didn't go actually unconscious after the kick, then yes.
Yeah. So that is by 1 enough to take Eunice down.
All right.
And the effective total is 58.
Let me look at Zelina's passive. I don't know if the effective total actually matters. Because your thing is that your mechanic is weird, because it doesn't actually count as max damage. That's just how long it takes to knock you out, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Passive fragments of immunite.
And then, oh my fucking Christ.
Yeah,
Well,
Roche.
So this would just leave behind 2 traps. But they effectively are gonna...
Are you choosing for the fragments
I'm gonna
or proficiency?
go for 50 fragments. They're just gonna go... effectively here to be slightly out of your range, but still caught up.
Alright. Young's turn, they fucking explode again. Sosie's turn, she takes 3. Can you tell who's now at 1 stamina?
But also partially to give you another chance, my good friend.
Alright, well, since it is, she'll use her bonus action to clear this out. Let's just move up. And let's see if she can get the thing, because she does technically actually have to roll to do this. At least dependent on GM, and considering multicast is fucking insane, I'm going to say yes. Yes. Can you post the full text for multicast again?
Oh, sure, I'll go ahead and do that. Here you go, buddy. Oh, why, thank you.
Let's see, the chances are not high, but... They don't have Anima Roche.
I mean, yeah, but you could always change it to proficiency or something. It doesn't
Oh,
necessarily...
you know what, you're right. I forgot that it counts for... She could mess with that, yeah, you're right. This is an interesting talent, but it will definitely be one I have to use with mods to work with. I just realized I could do I need to start labbing out ideas for using with mods on probably unkillable.
Every $10. The Great Fitzgerald.
Alright. Oh. Okay, so I assume that you've just put 15.5 and -5.4 because that is what it is effectively for you, right? Or is that just an innately what it is?
That's the innate chances.
I see. Alright, so in that case, yeah, no, multicast actually does have an effect because it has that level even without the anima, I see. So yeah, no, in which case it is actually usable. I didn't realize that. I thought that was just your effective numbers.
Nope. That's just the numbers.
Alright, yeah, no, I lost. I actually lost this time. She's just gonna actually just exit the combat.
Oh.
Considering she's at 1 and that happened. I can't believe I got a fucking 20 over the second one. Alright, now everybody can full heal.
Like, for real? Like, we're done? Like, non-issue level's done?
Yeah, sorry.
We're good?
Yeah, no, this was like a weird kobolds thing. It's really fucking good.
Oh, dude, a kobold?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't really know either. Anyway, let me fucking just adjust her stats and then I can get everybody combat rewards. So yeah, she's back down to 31 max stamina.
Oh yeah, and then the other Zelina thing would trigger where you roll 2d20 plus 20.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let me just get everybody the amount of fragments that you would get for eating is a combat food. Because I'm counting this as knocking her unconscious, because if it didn't, that would be a cut move. Alright, everybody gets 30.
Alright, everyone, we get at least 50 from this.
2d20. Alright, and then everybody gets another 41.
Alright, everybody, we got 71 fragments.
Let's see.
I took a total of 52 poison damage from this combat. Oh. So that's halved 26.
And for your sake, Young, obviously I know this is a bounty. And so Sue's stamina was 150, as you could see, and her proficiency was 49. Come on, companionship tile, come on.
The Crocon dial is going to fade out of reality. I'm just gonna...
What's your damage at?
So whatever the number is plus 26.
There we go. And I don't think I wrote an reward for this. Yes. I'll think on that later.
I'm at 141 poison.
Okay. Not yet.
Eventually. Not yet.
Logistically, 1 proficiency is incredibly efficient for me.
I've still yet to get an actual fucking passive on it, so
Sure.
So what are you putting the prof into, Monda? I assume key?
Yep.
Alright, give me a second. What do you got?
49.
Obviously this might change considering I still haven't fully figured out how Super Saiyan affects your key bullshit because you have to always fucking break my arms when it comes to figuring out ideas. But we'll see. 49 you said?
Yep.
Nothing yet. Oh god, I really do have to just fucking entirely... Cause yeah, your next thing just makes no sense with your key being fully stable now. I'm gonna fucking break you. Alright. Is that everybody?
I think so.
Alright. In which case, I will say another thing from this bounty as just an auxiliary word. I'll say everybody can get 2 comp with ensue should they want it. I know that not every character enjoys interacting with other characters and not necessarily would accept such a thing. But if you should want it, you may get it.
Nanashi is neutral to the prospect and will accept it.
Hyung's fine enough. This was a fight, and she did her best, so she'll take it.
I got kicked in the dick a lot. I don't think I'll take it.
Yeah, that's valid. And she said if it were reality, she wouldn't be doing this. But it's like, you know, if you can kick them in the dick, kick them in the dick, you know.
League points.
Oh, I'd say 20. Would Eunice take it or no?
Yeah, you know Eunice. She enjoys bonding through battle.
So this, I will keep that in mind. Alright, and if you enjoy people getting their dicks kicked, make sure to join Fine Dining, our Discord server. There it is.
Woo!
Oh, wow. Perfect place to see that and more.
Other than that, I think we could say goodbye to chat, everybody, right?
Yeah. Goodbye to chat.
Bye bye, chat.